How's everyone doing? We're live. Happy Monday. Monday's finishing up for those of us here on the East Coast. But welcome. Welcome to those of you who popped in. Hope you enjoyed the little intro video. I put that together pretty quickly. I'm going to put together another one kind of updated as I go. But this route that we're on right now, we are in New Jersey. We are on Route 46 in New Jersey, and we're heading back to New York. So this, if you were not taking the New Jersey Turnpike, you can also take Route 46 right over the GW Bridge. But this is actually the same route that I have as one of my pre-records that I edited, where we head Route 46 and we go over to George Washington Bridge. We'll be in the Bronx for a little bit. You guys will be able to see the Bronx Expressway. Traffic is looking fairly light at the moment, which is a good thing. And we're going to end up in Nassau County again, actually, on the Nassau County border. And welcome to everyone. What's real? Adama, how you doing? Maria, how you doing? What else do we have here? I know Cuz. I saw Cousin Paulie. What's going on and what's real? Obviously, guys, I'm not going to be monitoring the chat, but hopefully you guys can conversate in there, have a good time, enjoy the visual. Again, we'll be hitting the George Washington Bridge in about 2-3 minutes. We'll be up ahead. This again, Route 46. We'll be going over the George Washington Bridge on a nice Monday evening, back into New York City. Anthony Elios, how you doing, sir? Hope you're well. I'm in Jersey, so I'm technically a little closer to you. Should have a pretty cool sky heading back to. So this here is Fort Lee. I believe John Sterling, the voice of the Yankees, lives over here. I think Geraldo Rivera, before he moved to Ohio, lived here. I'm on the side for the lower level, but I'm going to hop over to the left here to get up to the upper level and give you guys a better view. If we were in a truck, we would have to be hitting this, but I hope you guys enjoy the ride. We're not going to be passing directly past Yankee Stadium. We'll be in the Bronx. I'm hoping during the summer we'll be able to catch, lives outside the stadiums if there's stuff going on. If there's day games going on at Yankee Stadium or Citi Field, catch some of the tailgating or something. There's always usually some pretty cool things that you can check out, like around the stadium, outside the stadium, as things are going on. Up over to this Easy Pass lane. And we merge. This is always a fun merge. We got a lot going on here. Let's see. So, George Washington Bridge, crossing from New Jersey into New York City. Manhattan and the Bronx. We touch Manhattan for a second when we go underneath the apartment buildings, and then we cross right into the Bronx. So really, the George Washington Bridge theoretically is taking you from Jersey to the Bronx, although you do hit Manhattan first. We're going to have to get over to our left. If we were going to Manhattan and we wanted, say, the West Side Highway or something like that, we would get over to our right. But since we're going across Bronx Expressway, and then these up ahead are the apartment buildings that you always hear the traffic reports and you hear, hey, there's traffic under the apartment buildings. That's what's up ahead. The highway is going through these buildings you see in front of you. So now we are in Upper Manhattan, Washington Heights. Ramirez right here. And once we come up in buildings here, we'll go over another overpass and we'll be in the Bronx. Let you guys hear a little bit of how it sounds in this tunnel. It's a nice day today. The weather is supposed to be miserable this week here in New York. It looks like the opening day at Yankee Stadium is actually in doubt. It's supposed to be a 1 o'clock first pitch at Yankee Stadium, and it's not looking like it's going to happen. So here now we're on the edge of Manhattan, crossing over this this little overpass here is bringing us into the Bronx. If we were going to Yankee Stadium, we would get over to the right. Take 87, the Major Deegan. Route 87 goes all the way up to the Canadian border. Plattsburgh, New York. So this is the Cross Bronx. The Cross Bronx Expressway with no traffic, which is a very rare sight. We'll hit a few slowdowns here and there, but as you can see, coming the other direction, going into the city, the line of trucks, those guys are not going anywhere too fast. And I better slow down too. I don't want MRE or Angel Gotti to get mad at me for going too fast. I know Angel. I was making Angel a little nervous. I feel like the video does make it look like I'm going faster than I am. Like, for example, right now I'm doing about 50. Well, I just dropped it down to about 52, 53 right now. When I was doing probably about 60, which it is what it is. Mobland, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Mobland, if you're still on, when I get a little closer, when I can get off on the streets, I'll throw you a wrench so you can drop the link. I know I only have a few wrenches right now, and I don't know if they're present. But same thing for Adama. I definitely want to be able to drop you a link also, Adama. This for 7:20 in the afternoon is a good deal. Not much traffic at all. Cuzzo, there he is. Cuzzo on the Cross Bronx. In the Bronx. Always a huge dip and huge pothole area right here. Notorious. So this is 95 north, even though we are traveling southeast actually. It's 90 north because once we cross the right the highway up to Connecticut, up into Westchester, New Haven, and then onward and upward to Boston eventually, and Maine. So the two main interstates that we just passed by also, they travel up to the border. So we're going to take the Throgs Neck Bridge here into Queens. Start making our way that way. It's the courteous thing to do. Although most people don't. Make our way around this bottleneck here. I promise I'm not going too fast. I'm doing 63 miles per hour at the moment, which is not bad. It looks like I'm going a lot faster than I am. So you can take either the Whitestone Bridge or the Throgs Neck Bridge. This Ben's gonna hold up. C-class. So here's the split with 95. If you stay to the left, 95 is going to go left or north up to New Haven, Connecticut. You probably have a couple of hours to get up there, about 2 hours or so. This should be a pretty scenic view into Queens. It takes you into the Bayside area of Queens. Northern Queens is a very, very, very nice area. Northern Queens, you have Bayside, you have Whitestone. This part of the Bronx is very nice. It's known as Throgs Neck. quiet, small neighborhoods. St. Raymond Cemetery. This has always been known as a speed trap. New York City, NYPD, they love their speed traps. Yeah, Adam, I just saw your last quote. Northern Queens. Was that a trooper up there? Look at him. Yeah, I was only doing about 56. Speed limit's 50. Northern Queens is very nice. The northern edge of Manhattan is your Astoria, Long Island City. It's very Manhattan-like. It's busy. It's a bit congested, but it's safe. Once you get up to the area we're about to get into, Bayside, Whitestone, very quiet, Bensonhurst style neighborhoods, and that they're residential and they have private homes. So Northern Queens is nice. There are parts that are extremely nice. There's a neighborhood called Malba. Beautiful. Down below this bridge on the right is SUNY Maritime, the university. It's a maritime state university. It's actually the site of my worst baseball injury. We were playing here, this field. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but there's a baseball field just off to the right. It's SUNY Maritime. And we were playing them in a conference game, I believe, and it was a cold night, probably sometime around this time of year. So cold, yeah, you can see it there. Off to the, you can't see it in the camera. This is where when I have my GoPro, it'll be useful. But it was a cold night, and I never had a lot of speed as a baseball player. It hurt me, mainly because my flat feet didn't help. Having flat feet just makes it harder to be quick, but I was never fast. So I hit a ball in the gap, and it's a small field, it's a small fence. So maybe the left center field gap was maybe 380, 375 to the gap. So I hit a line drive, maybe 2-hopper up to the fence into that gap, and I know I'm not quick, so I turn it up and I hit the speed rounding first base, and I popped my hamstring. So I don't have the best of memories on that baseball field there. So this bridge, Throgs Neck Bridge, is taking us from the Bronx into Queens. This area of Queens specifically, very nice. Further west from here, from the city, you would hit your Whitestone area, which is very nice. You would hit College Point, which is a bit more industrial, call it. Not bad. The neighborhoods we're going to go through right now, too, in this highway, we're going to stay on the Clearview Expressway. We could get on the Cross Island there. There's a bit of traffic on the Cross Island. I'll keep you on the Clearview. Clearview Golf Course on the right, which is pretty cool. You have a golf course, a public golf course right here in Queens. And it's nice. It just gets crowded. it's Queens, so it gets very crowded, this golf course. But it's an option. Love catching a twilight round or something like that. So we're in Queens, Clearview Expressway. This is Bayside. Stopped at Dunkin' Donuts before we started this live, so this live is brought to you by the whatever I got. It looked good on the picture of it, a caramel foam latte. Now usually I just go to 7-Eleven because I'm not fancy with my coffees, so I like going to 7-Eleven and handling everything myself. Putting the coffee in the cup, sugar, milk, stir. Have a nice day. Dunkin' Donuts, you gotta explain to them what you want in there. And, I like a lot of sugar, and everyone always gives you the look when I ask for the sugar. It's like, yeah, I know what I'm asking for. Give me the damn sugar. At least 7-Eleven, you do it on your own. No one's gonna judge you. Forget about Starbucks. I couldn't even tell you grande the size. I can't even get the size straight. When we went down to Hilton Head, South Carolina, in the resort we were in, there was a Starbucks in there, and I went in there, and these people, I go, can I get a large? Large. I'm like, the big one up there. The large is the small one, but the small one is the big. It makes no sense. The grande, small one, I think. It's, I don't know. I think with Starbucks, the I don't know, the tall is the I don't know, like 0 cents. We're gonna scooch over here because this is the exit for the Long Island Expressway, which we are not gonna be getting on. We'll go Northern State. We'll break Grand Central into the Northern State. I gotta turn this beep. I'm sorry, guys, with the beeping. There's a bunch of different sensors. The following too closely, the swerving out of the lane, and the speed limit one. I think the one I kept hitting was the speed limit one, where it's 10 miles per hour speed limit. So whenever I hit that 60 number, which is right around where we're traveling at, it keeps telling me to slow down. So we're coming up to the Grand Central Parkway here. This is what's going to take us into Long Island. So we just went north to south in Queens. And it's a little different down here in this part of Queens, because now you're not in northern Queens anymore, so to speak. Let's just scooch over here. Get on in this situation. Grand Central Park. Hey, Teresa Murphy. I should have just stayed on 95 and came to say hello. Hope you're well, Teresa. Hope Ryan's doing okay. I'm assuming, I don't know how it works with them, but I'm assuming they're getting their assignments soon, beginning of the year, right? Hoping for, I know he made, I haven't checked in about a week or so, but I know he had made a triple A star, correct? And it was pretty cool in the article, Teresa. I read an article about Ryan, and he was mentioned as noteworthy for being the largest jump up in the top prospects list for the Giants. Because if I'm correct, last year he was not in the top prospects list for the Giants, and then he popped up to 12 this year. So they had him as the biggest jump, which is great. I mean, as a pitcher, if he can just consistently throw strikes, and he's obviously has the talent, he obviously has the movement, I don't think he's just gonna a power pitcher that's gonna get up there and just mow you down. But if he can consistently throw strikes, that organization seems to know how to groom young pitchers. I mean, look what they did. If he could become Tim Lincecum-ish, minus the hair though. Just kidding. He looks great. No age. Get around that guy. It's a pretty cool truck. But yeah, if you can, I think I mentioned it when I was on a while back that the Double A is really where a team is going to put their top prospects that they want to mold over the next couple of years. Because if you think about it, if you have a top prospect that you want to really nourish into something over the next few years and in the future, you don't want him on AAA where if the big league club has injuries, they're calling him up. You don't want that yet. So if you're one of these prospects that they're grooming, they're not going to have you down in rookie ball still. If you're in rookie ball for year after year after year, if you're down in single A, Double A is kind of where they're like, even if the perfect example is Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres is someone who everyone knew about and was basically being scouted while still in the minor leagues. But that whole time he was in Double A. So it's why a lot of people didn't know who he was, because he wasn't on the AAA squad, because those are the guys that they're going to bring up. Someone gets hurt. All right, call up the guy from AAA. The true studs, they're down there in Double A. So I'll have my eye on him for sure. I can't wait for the baseball season to start. I was saying, it looks like the Yankees' home opener is in doubt this Thursday. It's supposed to be a 1 o'clock start in the Bronx, but the weather's supposed to be miserable. So we just crossed into Nassau County. We're back on Long Island. Man, do I spend a lot of time on Long Island. Jeez. I gotta change my name to L.I. Skip. It really is a sin how often I'm on Long Island. Speed trap all the time right here on the left at the top of this hill. It's funny because they'll NYPD and state troopers sit there. NYPD catching you from this way, and then the state troopers from the other side. The troopers will patrol this now because we're in Nassau County, and it becomes the Northern State Parkway. When it's in Queens, it's the Grand Central Parkway, which the Grand Central Parkway is what runs from Manhattan past LaGuardia Airport, and then eventually turns into this. Once you hit Nassau County, it's the Grand Central Parkway. We'll be getting off the highway soon, and I will be saying I'll check out the chat, and I'll say my goodbyes until the next day. See, tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah. We'll have to do another Bensonhurst run. I discovered a new taco truck on 86th Street. 86th Street and 24th Avenue. So we'll be hitting that up pretty soon in Bensonhurst. And that'll be good. Got to get my GoPro set up. That way then I can kind of easily just grab that. You know, I'll add that screen on when I want to. But we're going to get off here, Shelter Rock Road, Manhasset area. We'll get off here. I'll go down to like wherever I can find somewhere to pull over. This is a very cool drifting corner if you got the right vehicle to drop it right here. See my beeping thing telling me that in the snowstorm is fun, to say the least. If Angel God is watching, she's probably like, ah! Oh, funny stuff. Okay, let's go. After Elios, I was gonna check your comment out, but I will as soon as I pull over. So my buddy Co-Train, sorry, a little late. I know I told you it was gonna be a little earlier, but how you doing, Co-Train? Hope you're well. I can move a little freely now because I don't have that stuff in my trunk. Made it to its destination safely. Oh, you have no clue, Co-Train. You have no clue. Bad. He's a bad guy. Bad guy. You have no idea. Long Island. Nowhere to pull over in Long Island. Very annoying. Like private communities here. Exclusive stuff. Give me if you guys give me about 3 minutes, I'll be able to pull over on Hillside Avenue. And I'll take a look at the chat. But I hope you guys enjoyed this ride. We went from New Jersey to Nassau County. We went over the George Washington Bridge. We took the Bronx Expressway. It was a good time. There was no traffic. We took the Clearview Expressway. So you got to see Jersey. We hit Manhattan for a minute. Then into the Bronx. Then into Queens. And then we left New York City again. And now we are in Nassau County, Long Island. So just in this little quick trip with Skip, you hit 2 different states. You hit a city, a county, a bunch of different counties. Just like that. And that's the idea. The idea is just hopefully give you an hour or so of some visual content. I feel like even if when I go and I watch these videos again, I put the video on mute because I have zero desire to listen to myself. So I'm hoping if I can at least provide you with the visual content, that's good enough. Because I wouldn't even mind if you put it up, just put it on mute. Just put it on mute and enjoy the ride, because that's what I do. I don't want to listen to myself. No desire to listen to myself at all. But hopefully I can give you the visual content. It'll get way more interesting as time goes on, as the weather gets nice, as we're in the neighborhoods more. Nice. Be careful with that GMO, though. It's a knockout. It's a real knockout. I appreciate that, Adama. I really do. That's kind of really all I want to do. I really just want to focus on. There's an audience for what I want to show. I've said this to a bunch of different people. I know there is an audience for what I want to do and what I want to show. I'm not saying I know how to go about and do this. I'm not saying I don't. I'm kind of just jumping in and I'm just giving this a shot. I'm going to just test a few different things out, tested a few different things out. I don't have much invested in it. I had past time invested in it where I've learned a lot, obviously, working with Joey and Ryan and all. Obviously, I learned a lot and invested a lot of time where I was able to figure all this out and how to do this and meet people like yourself. So I have that invested. But in terms of the BK Skip channel, I don't have much invested at all. I use my cell phone. I pay for my StreamYard. And that's it. Yeah, StreamYard isn't free, unfortunately. It would be great if it was free. StreamYard isn't. But so, to me, I know the content that I can provide in terms of just the visuals and the information of, hey, this is current day New York City live right now. Yes, this is Nassau County now, but you're actually looking right back at New York City right now, a few lights down. It's content that I know there's an audience for. I've checked out a bunch of different channels out there. There's a dude called Action Kid. There's a Dutch Maz out there. They call themselves point of view content providers, where they walk around cities, they walk around Manhattan, they walk around Miami, they walk around Boston with a phone, GoPro, and they just speak. They speak about what you're looking at. And if I tell you the amount of subs and views that these people get is unbelievable. They have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and their views, they go live, 80 people hop in the chat. And then they have 900, 950. It's insane. So I know there is an audience for what you have in front of you on the screen. Not in a sense. I could do what they're doing in the driving way. Just like they every day can go out and just walk around the city, walk around Manhattan, talking about what they're doing. I can give you a couple hours driving around. Very easily. It's what I do. It's what I enjoy to do. It's a piece of cake for me, so to speak, to do this. To just throw this phone up here on the dash, do my driving around, and speak to you while I do. So, anyway, I'm going to try to capture that audience. I know there's an audience that enjoys live viewing of New York City. I hope to bring along the good people that I've met in the genre. But my focus isn't the genre that you might know me from. It's just not. It's the genre that I just told you, that point of view genre, the travel genre. It's a different world. And I hope I could figure out a way to capture it. The feedback I get from you guys is great. It really is. That's kind of what I've been judging what we're doing here on. I'm judging it just by what you guys are telling me. But I plan on continuing to do this. I hope I don't go through that red light. Nice. I plan on continuing to do this. And I really hope you guys continue to join me, because I love when you guys do. It makes it so much better. I'm gonna pull over right here. That way I can properly say goodbye to you guys. But I appreciate it. Angel Gotti. Angel. How are you, Angel? Thanks for hopping in the show yesterday. That was great. That really made it. I'm in Nassau County now, which is probably not as appealing to you as Howard Beach was. But I was saying that I'm trying to figure out different ways to appeal to that point of view, travel, informative crowd that's out there. There's big channels. Mooney Dashcam is a good example of someone that I don't. He's got a great idea. I personally, I don't want to go more. I don't want to go specifically on events or crime events, the journalistic route. I feel like I want to take a combination of Mooney Dashcam and what, say, Angel does or MRE does, and try to mold the two. I think it could be a fascinating channel, especially if, say, I drive, and I know I was actually just talking to my buddy who I'm going to meet up with right now. My buddy Scott cannot wait to come on the channel with me. He has a. I didn't know that, Angel. So maybe this is of interest to you. I am on Jericho Turnpike, by New Hyde Park, just before Mineola. So I'm sure you know exactly where I am. Right across from the fire department, actually. Garden City Park Fire Department. Yep. Jericho Turnpike. The sky, you know what? Yeah, because we're facing back towards the west now. It really is. It really is. Yeah, you know, Adam, I had started, I don't know if you checked out the videos on my channel. When I first started my channel, that's what I only thought about I was going to do. I took a bunch of videos while I was driving, and then I cut out parts of it, and I made videos. The videos I made were kind of me just messing around with graphics and learning how to do that stuff. And then once I figured out how to go live with my phone, that's kind of when I started doing this. So I think, yeah, I don't know if I'm better off just mixing in the lives and then mixing in some just where I would just record it and edit it how I want to, or do I take my lives or take specific lives and edit those how I want to? Not sure yet. Yep. Yeah. Jericho. But not necessarily, because I'm still very close to Queens. So not like out in Syosset where 25 is up further north. We're pretty much in the center of the island, I'd say, at this point. But guys, so already when I was speaking to my buddy today, we've spoken to a bunch of different businesses already. I know pizzerias, cigar shops, bagel shops, delis, all different types of places where they already have told us, yeah, come in, film. So yes, that I want to actually have content when I do those. And I think it could work. I don't know if there's interest for certain things. Like certain things that might interest me. Like if I take this phone and I say, hey, all right, we're gonna go to the bagel shop. Is that interesting? To me personally, say if I was watching someone in London, England, right? I don't know. Would that be interesting? Would you want to see me go into a bagel shop and the interactions in a bagel store, hanging out in a deli, hanging out in a cigar shop, the happenings in a cigar shop where they're playing numbers and scratching lotto tickets everywhere? Huh. I guess I'm gonna have to listen, huh? That's one thing. I know when to listen when let's see. Yes. Still good. Yeah. Let's talk to viewers, then you can cut out the talking, put music. Yeah, no, that's a good idea, Co-Train. And the music is so man, with the copyrights, it would be great if we can just use whatever music we wanted, but it makes sense. No, that's a good idea. Take the lives, take the good ones, and cut it out, and put my own music and sound effects into it. That's true, Adama, and that's kind of what I'm trying to go with here, because I know what I like. I can visualize. You have to be choosy. Yeah. No, I don't want to do. See, like, what I don't want to do is I don't want to just say, "Hey guys, let's go to New Park Pizza. Let's taste test New Park Pizza." And I go into New Park Pizza and I sit down and I grab a slice of pizza and I burn my mouth and I say, "Oh my god, oh yeah, it's great. Oh, it's one." I feel like that. Me personally, I feel like that would garner no interest. But I feel like if I find the right, unique spots and situations that show a true, unique perspective on daily life in this great city of ours, it might work. It might work, but you're right. I have to be choosy. And the spots that I have in mind are not typical spots. They're low-key neighborhood spots. You know what's funny, Angel? My girlfriend actually asked me if I knew where you and parts of your family lived, because my girlfriend is from Howard Beach. Hence me ending all my lives in that area, if you catch my drift. I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised in Brooklyn my whole life, Brooklyn, New York. She's from Howard Beach. So she was asking, I was like, you know what? I have no clue. I know, obviously, dumb me. I'm like, I know that, the show with your sister, I believe. See, I don't even know. And her kids was Long Island, North Shore, and the whole 9 yards. But you know what? I don't even know where. If I did run into them, it would be completely by chance. Yeah, cause I'm over by where I'm at. I'm a few blocks away, so I appreciate it. That I would love to figure out how to either make my own music or get my own music made. I was saying that last night also. I'm gonna have to look into that. I really, really, really am. I'm gonna have to do that also, because I said from the beginning on this, might even before you came on, I want what do you guys want to see? What do you want to see? Just it's a stupid little example, but just even Angel mentioning her high school, me knowing that where we were only 10 minutes away. Perfect. You tell me, hey, yeah, I want to check out X, Y, and Z. Oh, X, Y, and Z? I know where that is. Or I'll punch it right into the GPS. It's 10 minutes. I want all your suggestions. Hold on 1 second. Let's see here. I was just receiving a phone call. Sorry about that. I had to take that. I definitely, which I don't know if I could do a poll. I know I obviously I don't have a community page yet, so I can't do it that way. But I definitely, yeah. Leave comments. Leave comments, please, and a little everything. Exactly. I don't want to pigeonhole into anything specific. Obviously, there's the genre that we're all familiar with. But I want to be unique. I want to be unique. I want to show a little bit of everything. I feel like my knowledge base is kind of a little bit everywhere. I see a little bit of everything every day. Yeah, you just need beats, no lyrics. Check them, use them. Could you? I'm not sure. I know YouTube offers their free music, which I don't know if you caught my intro, the countdown intro to my video here. That's actually one of YouTube's free songs that you can use on like a monetized video. Right. Right, that can be my gimmick, right? No typical places, the place you wouldn't think of, the last place in the world where if you were a tourist and you're walking or you end up and get dropped right in this spot, the last place in the world you want to go check out, when really you wouldn't believe how great of a place it is. Man, when I speak to you guys, I forget to enjoy my wonderful coffee here. I got an iced coffee this time, thank God. Because if I get a hot coffee, by the time I start drinking it, look, it's been an hour already. It's ice cold. It's unbelievable. At least I got the iced coffee. And now the only thing is it's all watery, so I have to give it a good shake. That's true. That's a good point. I appreciate it, Angel. I don't know if there's a need for it yet. I think let me get an actual channel going first, and then we'll worry about that. But I just taught myself using the standard program that comes with Microsoft. I think it's Microsoft Clip Art. It's got a subscription to it. I don't know how to say put faces on people. I couldn't even do that. But the basic stuff that you see on my videos, where the words pop up on the screen, I just taught myself one night. I basically just stayed up all night. Yeah. Makes sense, right? I guess that's a good role. Is Cuzzy car karaoke? You do not want to hear me sing, Mr. Elios. That is for sure. You do not want to hear me sing. Yeah, I mean Jerry's work is. I'm not at that level yet. Cuz Paulie, sooner rather than later, I will be in South Philly, strictly to go see you, my man. And you know what I'm going to do when I get down there, right? You know the deal. Can I get a hero? A what? Hero. I hope so, Angel. That would be good. Definitely. I want the audience. That's really, me driving around speaking to 2-3 people. It doesn't do anyone any good. I feel like I have something to show. I want to show you. Absolutely. Yes, it's a little further out east, Marla. The Amityville house is on Long Island, I believe, in the town of Amityville, which is on the South Shore, further east. From here, we're just outside of Queens here. We would have to go further east about 40 minutes or so to get out there. You're right on the border of Suffolk County. We're in Nassau County, but it is on Long Island. Yep. Angels all over that. Yep. You know what? I don't have my iPad. Adama, I don't have my iPad, so I don't want to mess around with my phone right now because it's my only device I have use of right now. But I will take care of that. I'll go back into the chat once the chat replay comes up. I want you to be able to actually. Now, I promise, as soon as I get home and the chat is uploaded, I can go into a past chat, yesterday's chat. Okay? Angel, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you had asked me 2 months ago to do something like this, I am a friendly introvert. I am I don't have the personality you would think of someone that wants to do this. My buddy Scott, who I'm about to meet right now, who's probably wondering where the hell are you, who he can't wait to get on. He has the personality for this. He loves to speak to an audience. He's done stand-up comedy. He wants to do a comedy routine for you guys. He wants me to go in there right now and do it and show you guys a comedy routine. Me, no. I'm the guy that's like, don't look at me. I'm over here. I'm good. I won't bother you. You don't bother me. Have a nice day. But I'm friendly. But I can't believe it myself that I just get on here and do it. I can't believe it. My buddy's another buddy of mine's a lawyer, so obviously he has no problem speaking in public. And he said to me, he's like, you just went on and just by yourself with just talking to the screen, and I'm like, yeah, He's like, how do you just? He's like, I understand there's people like, but you just went on. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I did it. I just went on. Yeah. That's your department, Anthony Ellos, and cause I don't know Philly too well, so hopefully cousin Paulie will inform me on all the good spots. I've only been down there a few times. I went down there with Cuz. We grabbed a few sandwiches. We grabbed a few heroes. I don't know what a hoagie is, so I don't know. Mr. Raymondi, how you doing, sir? Good to see you, my friend. But yeah, I remember when you first were going live and saying that, because I'm not the type of person that's like, yeah, give me the mic. I have something to say. I'm never that person. Never. I'm doing okay, Ramondi. Thank you. But yeah, this is I'm still in shock that I actually do this. That I actually go on and speak to you guys. I cannot believe it. But I'm banking and I'm relying on the fact that I know that I have visual content for you. Even though at the moment you guys are staring down Jericho Turnpike in Garden City Park, which ain't nothing special. But hey, in the middle of the summer at this time, we're probably going to be sitting on 86th Street in Brooklyn or in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn on 3rd Avenue. And it's going to be it's going to be a little different. So I'm hoping once all the outdoor seating and restaurants and bar action really comes to life, we'll be able to just hang out in certain neighborhoods just like this. And I'm not even opposed to not showing my face. I'll hop out right in front of the car and go hang out in front if you guys want. I'm kind of I don't know how to feel about showing my face at the moment. I'm not like in hiding. You know, my face has actually been out there before. You know, I've met Cuz and a whole bunch of other people, and so I'm not in hiding. I'm just, you know, seeing what I've seen over the past few months. It just seems like anyone that pops out there with their face, it's, you know, it's target practice. It's like a dartboard. And I'm not looking for that. And again, my content isn't me. So if you want to make, you know, if that, I'm looking at it a whole different way. I'm looking at, you guys are looking at what I'm showing you, and I'm hoping that's of interest to you. Raymondi, I hope you're doing well, Raymondi. Good to see you. What's real? Probably. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah, I'll try to give you guys. You know what? I was saying the weather is going to be miserable this week. Hopefully, this is the last week of. Yeah, that's true. I hope you're talking to me, Anthony Ellis. You might be talking to Raymondi or Angel or Co-Train, but what the problem is that I don't have a voice for radio, so hopefully my picture on my phone is good enough to compensate for that. I will, Angel. I will. I typically am. Yep. I've been, you know, I've been around. I've been in enough chats. I've been on enough that if I had anything to say about any of that, I would have. So, you know, thankfully everyone here kind of realizes that my whole purpose is this. That's it. I have no other purpose on here. And there's an audience for it. There's pages with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And like I said before, these guys, they're standing in the middle of Manhattan with a phone, just like me, just speaking like, hey, hello. They go live, boom, they have 1,000 people in their live. And these people are just looking at Manhattan. They're just looking at Times Square. They're looking at the Brooklyn Bridge. You know, there's an audience. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to. Yeah, I've never been to the stadium down there. I know my Met. I have a lot of friends that are Met fans. They always usually take the trip down. I've heard it's a nice place, but I've never been to a game. But yeah, that would be cool. Mobland, good to see you. Appreciate you shouting me out. Appreciate it. And I'm not prepared today. Otherwise, I'd be dropping the link for you. I will definitely have my iPad with me tomorrow and most other days. Yeah. Yeah, you take care. You take care of them, buddy. No, I have my content, so there's no reason for me to veer from it. It's very clear what my content is. So I don't really have to veer off or search for anything, if that makes sense. It's this screen. It's where I'm going. It's what we're doing, and that's that. And it's of no offense to anyone or anything, but this is it. Yeah. Sorry about that, but I better end this because he's going to keep calling me. Hey, I'm here, pitch out. Welcome, Jessica. I mean, that's kind of the idea. That's really the idea. I want to appeal to both, if it makes sense. I want to appeal to both native New Yorkers that are either here and just enjoy seeing it in a different perspective, native New Yorkers that might have left New York, or people that can't be in New York, and I can offer you a little glimpse. So I'm trying to give it to people from all different sides and areas. And let me pull over here, get a little closer, and then I'm going to end it. Otherwise, my buddy's going to kill me or think I'm not showing up. But that's the idea, Jessica. Is really just this is the content. This is what it's going to be. We're going to try to make it more interesting as we go, more interactive, add more people into the mix. I've got a whole lot of friends, and my friends want to be on camera. They want to speak. They want to do X, Y, and Z. So believe me, on the beach, a bunch of them live on the beach. So we're going to be doing beach, rooftop, golf, cornhole, frisbee. God, they do it all. Darts on what? So just please, I'm happy that I'm really happy that you guys enjoy the content. I'm gonna try to just build on this, and I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. I really, really, really do. Mobland, I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I appreciate that, Co-Train. This is I am what I am. I really am. A lot of people know me, and I'm just like, I'm not hiding my face. I'm not hiding who I am. So I do plan on. I want to give you more insight into who I actually am and the type of person I am. I don't want to just kind of come out and I don't want. That's not what I want the show to be. So I don't want to come out and saying, "Hey, this is me. This is X, Y." I want the show to be content. But as we go and as we travel, just like in real life, if say you were hopping in the car and we were taking rides, over time, the conversations are going to get a little deeper, and we're going to reveal more to each other, right? So over time, I have no issue revealing more about my life, like me being quote unquote doxxed or any information about myself. I'm not worried about it because you would just be speeding up the process for me. So I appreciate it, Coach Rain. I do try to stay pretty level headed. Gianni, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yes, hit the like. I'm pretty sure that helps, right? The algorithms. What's real? You, cousin Paulie would hop in with you. and co-train. Really. But yeah, what's real? You're an OG. You are definitely an OG, and I saw you in Angel's chat really kind of hyping me up, and I appreciate it. And co-train, and you know, you're always late to the party, co-train, but you always end up here. And Angel, geez, happy to have you as a native New Yorker, as someone that you can hop on and actually discuss areas where I might be in. Awesome, really appreciate it. Really appreciate you, you shouting me out and giving the support. But I'm gonna wrap this up now. We're going now over an hour and 6 minutes. My buddy is definitely gonna kill me. I should keep it live for when I pull up to go meet him. You might want to see it. We might see some viral when I pull up there. I'm so always creating his fake account right now, so you come in here and troll the crap out of me. But guys, thank you. Thank you for joining. I'll be on again a few more times during this week. I don't want to guarantee tomorrow, but most likely tomorrow. If not the next day, definitely by Wednesday the latest. Midweek is really the time when I'll be on the most. But I can't thank you guys enough. I really do. So please, if you can hit the like on the way out. Adama, have a good one. I'll take care of that. The wrench thing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, Angel saying something. That's like a political endorsement right there. That's big, and I appreciate it. I really do. And thanks. Welcome, Johnny. I tried not to go too fast today. I was sticking right around like 60 miles per hour, 65 at max on the cross Bronx, Angel. I didn't want to make you too nervous. But I will. Thank you. Thank you, Marlo. Happy you enjoyed it. And all. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Be safe. And please hit the like button.